morning, world. I'm back again. Some people call me poet, some people call me prophet. My presentation name is not for sale. This gift God gave us, man, you can't put a price on it. Take all them names, throw them away. They don't mean anything. The only name I want you to remember on my platform is the character of Jesus, the knowledge of the universe of God. And that's the name I want you to remember when I leave now. Like I told you, man, my life, I'm trying to create a life that's a piece of walking poetry right in front of your face. And everything I do, a lot of things, I walk in metaphors. And I have many names. I'm like Anomaly, Missing Link. There's many names that I walk in. You might be wondering why you see me in the laundromat all the time. And, that's a metaphor that God sent me to clean house. You understand what I'm saying? And, don't see no entourage behind me. Today I'm going to take y'all down the rabbit hole. And I have been equipped with the authority and power to take you down in that hole and bring you out. And today I'm going to give you what they call a quickening. And a quickening is something that you have not been doing your homework. I'm going to take you and I'm going to be able to relate with you in a way that I'm going to take you and set you in a place that you should be. So that's why I told you, try to listen to all my tapes. Don't just listen to one or two of my tapes. And another thing I want to tell you is that I see a lot of this going on and people get misled. And if you ever want to know anything about a person, because God ain't got no use for cowards, you understand? And generally what people do, they'll see a person, they'll go ask another person about that person. And what you need to understand is people have their own motives and their own agendas. And the best way to do is move the fear out of your heart, you understand what I'm saying? And go get with that person on a personal level. This is why your patience is needed, you understand? A lot of times, we so caught up in the world, but today I'm at a place, it's just, when I was back in my younger days, just like I used to chase getting high and chasing getting drugs. I chase, for truth. That's what I do today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeking them things, so I have a lot of time. And what I want to share with y'all a story, and like I told you, Jesus was the greatest storyteller of all time. And I'm going to try to represent him while he's not here. And I'm not perfect, but I'm going to do everything I do in excellence. And as you can see, those people who do know me, you know what I'm saying, what you will find out about me is that I'm not just a landscaper. There's many things about me people don't know, you understand? And this is why I'm putting my life, I'm not writing a book, I'm putting it right up so people can see it. You can see me every day. If you want to know something about me, come ask me. Don't go ask anybody else. Because like I told you, people tell you what they tell you for their own motive. But let me share with you a story about why you need your patience. I was at this corner store probably about 15 years ago over here on Lennon Guyabu Boulevard. And when I was in the store, there was a line of people and this lady was trying to rush to get out of the store. You know what I'm saying? So she got up to the counter. I was ahead of her. And can you let me go? Can you? I tried to tell her, slow down, sis. But she wasn't listening. So I just let her go ahead of me. You understand what I'm saying? And me allowing her to go ahead of me, all that time, she's calling me all kinds of names and all this type of stuff, right? So I just sat back and fall back and listened to her, right? So after she walked out the store, I was talking to the guy to catch her, so I walked out, there's a bunch of Spanish guys in the front. So she jumped in her car because she was in a hurry to get somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? So when she jumped inside of her car, right, she pulled up to the light was red. But now the light turned green. And when the light turned green, she pulled out of the car, came through the other red light and tore the whole front of her car clean off. You understand what I'm saying? And see, this is why I'm trying to tell people, this is why time and the day, now this is walk by faith and not by sight. Faith in what God tells you to do. You understand what I'm saying? Because now this is not we're at a time now that if you cannot hear God's voice and that you're not walking in the Spirit. I was listening to a couple guys the other day that was talking about the world coming to an end. And what people don't understand is that when it talks to you about the world coming to an end, they think it's all going to happen in one day. It's not. This is why you have to come to God. And I'm going to hit the stone right on the head. The world is not going to end in one day. The system as you know it is going to end. And life as you see it will probably not exist. There's going to be a new time ushered in. But the world is ending every day. So, and that lady's situation, her world could have ended. You understand what I'm saying? Had she, just a couple seconds more, she wouldn't even been on this planet. You understand what I'm saying? And so what I'm trying to say, to you is this, is that the reason why you have to learn them type of things is because, your world can end tomorrow if you do not receive the spiritual information today that you will need to walk in tomorrow. So this is why it's very important that when a message is coming forth to you, for you to take the time. People are so caught up in the things of the world, and they're not caught in up into the things that spiritual character, spiritual nature. You understand? Because these are the things that you're going to need. You understand? To be able to see through what's coming this way. You understand what I'm saying? And most people are not ready for it. People have been taught to live in comfortability, and like I told you, you have to learn how to be uncomfortable in uncomfortable situations, and to develop that character. It's like a journey. Don't try to. People want to try to arrive somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? And in that journey that you walk in, that's how your story will be created. Because like I told you, every man's life is a book. And what I try to tell people, what is your book going to say? And I go to the same thing. Like you see people put candles on the corner every single day for people's death. But are you going to read? And most of them people, within a few, 3, 4, 5 weeks, they're forgotten. You understand? Because they faded in the woodwork, and they wanted to be the usual. They wanted to flow into what mainstream. You have to learn how to be something different. You understand what I'm saying? And that difference is being your authentic self. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to try to be anybody else. You don't have to try. And then you find your own authenticity, and looking inside yourself, there you will find that very essence. It's not anything that's outside of you. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, when I talk, I speak, and I say things for a reason. And like when you look on my platform, I do not have anybody ask. That's when my name is not for sale. I do not ask for money. I do not do these things. I do this because I love it. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't see me writing off a piece of paper. And what I got does not look like what anybody else has. And I would like people to just, don't be like me, but find your own nature. You understand what I'm saying? Because your life is, and like I tell you, you're so important that the trajectory that your feet went when you popped out your mother's belly, you're the only thing that went that way. So I can only get that information from you. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm open to everybody, but like I told you, always remember, you know what I'm saying? Because often, like what happens, people will come telling you things about certain things, and they haven't done any implement. They look at the scripture says walk by faith and not by sight. It's telling you that to walk by faith and not by sight, because what you're looking at will fool you. I have a lot of people, and they don't understand. If you think I can throw this stuff, if you look at how many tapes I got and both of my channels, if you think I can put this stuff together overnight, you're wrong. But it's become a part of who I am. Why? Because that's who that's what I've been doing in the background when people were judging me, thinking that they knew who I was. You understand? But if you really want to ever know who somebody is, what you have to do is don't listen to what they say. Sit back and watch their actions. Watch if their actions line up with what they're saying. And always remember this: if a bird will bring a message, he'll carry one too. If they talk about them, they'll talk about you. So let it be written. So let it be done.